exact same stump. 2 Joshes right there. 2 peas in a pod. 2 cat skidders, 1 stump. Gets them every time.
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born.
Well, this is what I'm running today, guys. I'm in the slasher. Kind of set up our landing differently than we did before. And the chippers back there, Paul and Josh got a big old pile of trees there. You can hardly see it. But set up a little differently. There's a lot of logs on this job, so set the chipper up back here. We can slash the logs, heel the tops over, and I drag the tops right down this trail here. Pull it right to the chipper. The point in doing that is this, is when there's no trucks here like there is right now, when that slasher is sitting next to the chipper, there's no room to keep slashing. And this will fill this whole area up here with tops. They'll pull the tops around and take them over there and stage them. That way we can keep slashing because there's some big wood out here. So I'm running the Apprentice 2384 slasher. It's got a 60-inch saw on it. And yeah, this is kind of how it looks, guys. There's nothing that special about it. I guess if you've never seen one before, maybe, but this is what we run up here in Michigan. I don't know what everyone does something different. This is a hand fab saw on it. I'm not real impressed, I'm not gonna lie, with the saw on it, but it works. This is kind of how it works. It's pretty simple. This just goes up and down and cuts the logs. You'll see that in the video. This right here slides back and forth. If you put this all the way up and it pushed all the way forward, that'll cut an 8-foot log. And then you see a shiny part. If you shine it back, if you go back to that, that'll turn it a 10-foot log cut out of it. And then this mark right here, that little steel strip along there, if you flip that down when it's all the way back, that'll be 12 foot. And then if you butt it up to that, that's 16 foot. So everything is a little different lengths. I mean, after you're out here in the woods for a while, you kind of figure out stuff. The ash, you just cut 8-footers out of the ash right now. Sometimes they want some 10s, sometimes they don't on the bigger ones, but it's all 8s. Maple, the good stuff, we're cutting 10s and 12s and 8s. Then we're all 12s up there, then we're 10s there, and then these are 8s all flowing through here. So it's just a matter of getting used to running it, seeing what each stick of wood is, and what the best option is to cut it. I got a few popple in there. I cut 10-footers out of the popple. I cut some 8s down here, and then we can go look at the 10s and 12s. 10s and 12s just go to a different mill. They're just a better grade log, and they get used for anything. They get sawed up and shipped wherever. These are our 10s here, and you can see how those are a little better than my 8s were down there, the big brown hearts in them and stuff. So them 10s are a little better. And then if you come down here, hope this isn't boring, these are our 12-footers down here. There wasn't enough room to stack them right there, so I just threw them aside, and the skidder guys brought them up here and set them up here for the log truck to get later. But there's your 12-footers there, and those are all a little better than 10-footers. A little bigger, straighter, nicer, stuff like that. There's the old Moore bark. That's what we try to do. get into situations like this, you get a big pile of wood there for morning. That way you can take right off. Oh, can you see my antifreeze up there? All nice and green. So Paulie's been running that today. He was running that and Josh was skidding. And the funny thing that happened today is I was trying to make a little video in the cab and of the slasher, and my CB mic when I put it in the holder was on. So I did like 3 or 4 takes and I hated them all, so I just deleted them. And then Josh texted me, that chipper guy, we can hear everything you're saying. And he's like, if the video sounds anything like what you're saying, it's pretty boring. So yeah, everything I was saying was going through the CB to everybody, and they were all got a good chuckle out of it. But that's the slasher I ran. And I took some video and it turned out hopefully pretty good. But yeah, that's how it works. And it's just made to cut logs. So that's about all she wrote. up here. This is our firewood up here that we got. And if it's small, we're whacking the firewood. And gets taken to the shop down there. Cut up down there. So we cut that as long as we can. I don't know, I was probably cutting it 18, 20 foot today long for the firewood. I'd get as long as I can. That way you can get more wood on a truck. A little easier on the guys at the shop too when it's longer, when they're processing it. So, let's see if we can get her here real quick. That's about it, guys. Right there, a bunch of firewood, logs, and a slasher. And a little different setup. A little different setup than normal. Being that it's over here, and it just works out better. Jobs like this, when you keep going, keep ahead. So that's this job here. Skidders are running. It's a long 40. So they're working on the back, getting the wood pulled up here. Should be cleaned up here in a couple days. Be done with this one and move down to the next one, and just keep making YouTube videos. Hope you guys enjoy them. Not bored to death. Because I don't know what everybody likes. So slowing this slasher don't do nothing for me, because I seen it every day for the last 4 years or something since we've, oh no, what's it, 2009, 7 years, 6 or 7 years. So it's nothing special to me, but if you guys like it, let me know, and I need to get some more videos of this thing running. It was hard today. My GoPro failed on me, and yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Kind of frustrated me, but what do you do? And there's the old little Husky. Hey, it's worked fine. It's cold out now, and not cold, but it's 50 degrees. It feels beautiful out. And I trimmed some logs today with it, and it worked great. It's not hot out, so maybe that makes